Can I see a copy of those lyrics? I couldn't hear all of them over here, but I got... would you call that a racy...
Oh, I guess so.
A racy song?
Or a lonely song.
A lonely...
It's a lonely heart song, yeah.
How are you?
I'm just fine.
You're a marvelous performer. You're great to watch.
Oh, it's great to be here with you.
Yeah. Is this just vacation time for you? Well, oh, no, you're going to the Greek Theater, of course.
Tomorrow night I'm at the Greek, yeah.
Yeah.
But since I was here last time, I went to a wedding, not my own.
It was your girlfriend who got married?
My girlfriend got married.
Right.
And I was the maid of honor at this very, very elaborate wedding at the Bel Air Hotel.
Yeah.
And
what's the maid of honor supposed to do?
Well, the day of the wedding, I felt really bad because I live in New York and the wedding was out here, so I couldn't do things like give her a shower and stuff like that because I wasn't here.
Right.
But the day of the wedding, I spent the whole day with her, and she went and got her makeup done, and she went and got her hair. And you have to wear, her color, which was peach. So I had to get a dress for this wedding. And usually you get a dress that you can't ever wear again. And I didn't want to do that, this big dress that was, stuck in the closet. So I went and I had to have this special dress made, which I did. I went to a designer in New York, Giorgio Di Sanangelo, and I had this dress, yes.
Big
and I went to the wedding, and I put the dress on, because we got, I spent the day with her, so we got dressed at the suite, and I put the dress on. And this dress is, I don't know what's wrong with it. The waist is this big, and I had to take a sash that they sent me, and what happened was I had the dress on upside down. That's it.
Doesn't it come with directions or something?
Well, it didn't, no. I had tied it up with a sash, and I said to this friend who was with me, how does the dress look? And he said, well, it looks a little skimpy, he said.
And it was on upside down?
Well, it was a two-piece dress. And I went to the place where I got it, and they said, my dear, you have the dress on upside down. Usually, imagine how stupid I felt, Really foolish. No, usually, it was a two-piece dress. Usually the longest part is from here to the waist.
I would think so, yeah.
Now, on this dress, I guess it was from here. Here was the longest part. Which I should have put over my head, I think, because there's lots of photos.
Yeah, you could have.
There forever.
You could have been a smash there with reversing the whole thing.
I could have been a smash. I should have reversed the whole
Did you catch
thing.
the bouquet or anything like that, or did the bride throw a bouquet?
How do you know?
I didn't. Did you?
I did.
Now, that's supposed to mean that you would be the next of her friends to be married, or?
Yeah, the next person in the world.
Is that it? Is there any truth to that?
To be married. I don't know. Let's see. It was June 3rd. So
you've got a little time, yeah?
I have some time.
Did you try to catch it, or did it just...
You mean because she went like this?
Did she come up and just put it there and say, time for you to get married, kid?
And, I was embarrassed or not. Yeah, I think she was telling me something.
Okay, let me take this break, and we're coming back. Stay where you are. Okay. We're talking with Bernadette Peters, who opens at the Greek Theater March. We were talking about working outdoors at the Greek. It's a lovely locale. You said under the lights, a thing that, and it's happened to singers before when they've worked outside in the summer, all of a sudden you're singing, and a little insect.
Little ones. They're big ones.
Has that ever happened to you?
Actually, not yet. Not yet, but I actually, more fearful than that, it's just these things around me. I don't like bugs.
Yeah?
I don't like that. I think I'd be jumping, like Mexican hat dance, jumping around.
Yeah, it won't happen.
I'll see what happens tomorrow night.
You've been performing since you were a very youngster, right?
Yeah, since I was, I had tapes of me. I was 3.5, and I think I was 4. I think my mother lied. She only would lie about 6 months, take about 6 months off.
What were you on when you were 4 years old?
I was on Juvenile Jury. Do you remember that show?
Of course, somebody told me you won a watch.
I won a watch, which I still have, a Ben Wrist Embraceable. I love it. It was ugly then. Now I think it's great. And I have a typewriter that is still around someplace. But
Juvenile Jury.
Yeah, my mother would take me around. My mother was terrific. At one point when I was 16, I had a record on the charts. And I had like 2 TV commercials on. So she'd have like all the televisions going all day long.
Make sure she didn't miss it.
That's right. And the radio on. So one night she was going to bed, which was 2 o'clock in the morning, because she used to go to bed late. And my father used to work at 2 o'clock in the morning because he had a bread route. So she turns everything off, and she turns off the radio. And it won't turn off. And she's turning it off, and she's turning it off, and she can't get this thing to turn off, and she thinks it's possessed or something. She can't get it to turn off. So she calls my father up to come home from work.
To turn off the TV?
Turn off the radio.
Oh.
So he comes home, and he turns it off. And it's still playing. He can't get it to turn off. It's playing and it's playing. And he keeps switching it, and he's picking it up. And finally, he unplugs it. And it's still playing. So he said, let it play itself out. So was funny. What really happened was she had left a little transistor in the bathroom going that was still going.
And it was still...
That was still going.
You must have thought the whole thing was like the poltergeist or something.
I loved the whole thing because, you know, I got to, you know, be up in the middle of the night and to see what was going on. And
That's a funny story.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie is pointing over here because I know you got something else planned.
Oh, yes.
I'd love to hear you sing.
Okay.
What are you going to do for us?
I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Okay.
Hank Williams song.
Hank, what? It's all yours.